recently at the New York Pro, Shawn Ray and I got together and talked about Nerium and how we got involved. I wanted to share this conversation with you so that you can see exactly what it is that we're doing with it and why it's so exciting.
I wanted to tell everybody my experience and Shawn's experience, because we had a wonderful experience with this organization, and we're making money.
Absolutely.
So tell everybody how you got started with this and how you brought me in.
I had a girlfriend of mine from way back in the day, a long time ago, approached me with an opportunity to help monetize the things that I was already doing. I mean, I write for a magazine, I mentor bodybuilders and bikini athletes and physique people, I promote my own bodybuilding show, and I work with supplement companies, and I'm heavily involved in the bodybuilding and fitness industry. And this anti-aging skincare product speaks directly to every athlete that wants to compete on stage, to every promoter that has athletes competing in their shows, and to every trainer that has athletes that they actually work with. Because at the end of the day, everyone wants to look forever young. And in our sport, you have to tan because the lights are so bright. You have to put alcohol-based dye on your skin, or lay in a sunbed, or actually lay in the sun, which is technically just aging your body. And you compete 10, 15 years, you may come out feeling better, but you're probably going to wind up looking older. And so she presented a very unique opportunity for me, Johnny and Jens, our team leaders, that not only could I help people, but I could make revenue. And I'm all about business. I like to stay diversified. And so within short order, I contacted people. The ones that were top on my list were the trainers who dealt with the athletes, the promoters that staged the shows for the athletes, and family and friends that wanted an opportunity to make money in a business that they could actually own themselves. So becoming a brand partner and buying into this fraternity of people that had the same belief that they want to look forever young, which makes you feel forever young. I like the core values that the company presented me. I met with the founder, Jeff Olson, the CEO. He showed me literally how I could control my financial future in direct sales. And I don't sell. I share. I share the product with athletes, with coaches, and with promoters that can help other people. And in doing so, it just kind of snowballed. I've got family and friends that aren't on stage that also want to look young. And it speaks directly to them trying to fight the hands of time. So while we grow old together, we want to look good, and that makes us feel good.
And when you contacted me, I mean, I was a little leery about the network marketing thing, but as you sort of explained the opportunity, it made a lot of sense, especially for myself, who works with a lot of athletes over the years. I work with a lot of athletes every year now, and it just makes sense because we're always talking about skin tone on stage. You have to take care of this stuff, and so it's just it's not even a sell.
No.
It's just a natural part of the dialogue and the conversation. So why not, because I also feel passionate about it, why not also make money?
Yeah, well, who doesn't like to make money doing what they love doing? I mean, I started
especially
off
when you're helping people.
Yeah, well, I started off trying to be a professional bodybuilder, not for the financial reward, but in becoming a better bodybuilder, I was able to see the world. I was able to make money while I saw the world. I was able to motivate and inspire other people. Well, here's the product that comes along. And you have our sports at an all-time high. I mean, you have young athletes getting involved to the masters, over 40 years old, which is one of our fastest-growing divisions, trying to fight the hands of time. And picture yourself as a young athlete in your 20s, and you get into the sport to take care of yourself for 20 years, and suddenly you're no longer on stage. You've been laying in the sun, laying in the sunbed. You've been thinking that you're taking care of yourself, but your outside is being damaged on a routine basis by putting the alcohol-based tanning products on your skin, and you're reaching for the over-the-counter products that don't fight the hands of time. So the anti-aging component of these products speaks both to men and women, young and old, and this really is like the insurance policy that you would buy on your house in case it burned down. You hope there's no fire. But if you have the insurance, it will ensure that everything will be covered. Well, this is what you put on your skin to ensure that as you're damaging your skin by its natural aging process, it's at a slower pace.
Absolutely. Especially after I hit 40, I'm already turned 45 like next month. I definitely, my sensibilities have changed.
Yes.
What I focus on, the kinds of things that I'm focused on eating. Not only what I eat, but also my skin and how I look. Because this shit doesn't hang out forever.
No, and I can tell you, I mean, this company rewards you. I mean, I was concerned how I was going to make my money back more than how I was going to work the business. And most people are very hard. They don't want to let go of their money. But you can't start a business of your own like this with that little bit of investment. The first thing I got back was my investment. So everything after that's gravy. And this month alone, we're going to have 10 people on my team wind up driving brand new free Lexuses that the company provides. And that's a blessing in and of itself, because those 10 people, wherever they go, are going to come back and say it was because I shared an opportunity with them. And also they had to go and share the business with others.
Yeah, so let's talk about the opportunity. So I qualified for a Lexus. The company is gracious enough to give a per diem for a month for a Lexus when you reach a certain level, when you have 3 people who have 3 people underneath them, so to speak.
Exactly.
And
Director.
I hit that in 2 weeks, so that was easy. So actually, we just picked it out. So we got that.
Nice.
You got yours a couple weeks ago.
I did, and I didn't get into this business to get a free car. I have a Mercedes and I have a Cadillac at home. It is a perk, and it's also, for those that I'm working with, a blessing. I mean, my mom wrecked her car literally 2 weeks ago, and my sister, who's also in the business, is qualifying for a car probably 2 weeks from now. So the timing is perfect. But more importantly, I wanted to have control of my financial future, and this is a business that allows me to do that. I can make as little or as much as I want to, but at the same time, I'm not selling something to someone that they don't need. I'm sharing something with them that will help them, and if they don't want the help, they miss the business opportunity. Fortunately for me, in the sport that I come from, people want to take care of themselves, both inside and out. So I don't have to sell, I have to share. And that creates a lot of business, a lot of excitement, and it's really kind of taken off and going viral.
Absolutely, especially in an industry where this kind of skincare and rejuvenation, looking young, is so important.
Yeah.
It just made perfect sense to me. And also, I trusted you, and I think, man, you certainly didn't let me down, because I made my money back in a week and a half.
And it's not normal. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of it has to do with you knowing the product and believing in what you're doing, because clearly I had to
watch it. And I did this without knowing the product.
Yeah, and see, so, I watched the videos, I learned about the product, I went to the headquarters, so I had an advantage of some people that I talked to, because you're eventually going to talk to strangers.
Right.
People on your social media are going to inquire. You're going to wind up with samples as a result of your initial investment. But I came in for the business. I mean, I took care of my body all my life. I never really took care of my skin, and suddenly this opportunity came to me where I can take care of my skin and I can cash checks at the bank. Well, who doesn't want to be excited about that and share that opportunity with family and friends? So since then, we've seen it kind of explode.
Yeah. And just to give people an idea, I mean, within the first month, I made several $1,000s just off of telling people, not even selling a single product.
Yeah, and it's not something, once again, that's complicated. This is not, algebra in 7th grade. This is something where if you have a small interest in it, and you actually see what it does, and you listen to the testimonies of people whose lives have been changed, you will want to go out and affect other people's lives in the same way. I had my run on bodybuilding. I got the accolades for what I did as an individual, but now I'm finding reward in what I'm doing for the other people. It's something that continues to give back. My hard work in sharing the product has certainly rewarded me tenfold, and we are only 7 weeks in. And most people talk about direct marketing sales, about something that you have to get in early. You have to get in early. This is a 3.5-year-old business that's made $400 million and is poised to be the 6th company to make $1 billion in only 5 years. I want to be along for the ride when they make their next $600 million in 2.5 years, which is more than they made in their first 3.5 years. Who doesn't want to be along for that ride? I witnessed the Nerium International give away $17 million in bonus checks. What companies are able to do that in 3 years? This company was number 59 on the fastest 100 growing businesses in direct sales, period. I don't need to have any more information. I'm excited about being a part of this business.
Well, and the coolest part is that the people who are involved in our industry, the fitness industry, people are trainers and athletes who have large networks of people who care about the stuff that we care about.
Well, I mean, you're offering your athletes an opportunity to take care of themselves on a level that they weren't even paying attention to.
Right.
They want the diets, they want the training, they want the trophy. But what they have to be mindful of is when all that stuff is gone, all you have is your skin. The photographers are no longer photoshopping. You can't hide on stage. And pictures are going viral, which means they're going around the world. If someone gets a picture of me going around the world, I want to look my absolute best. You'll pay money for tanning. You'll pay money for hair and makeup. You better pay money on that insurance policy to make sure that you've got the right quality skin when it's all over with.
Right. Well, this has been a tremendous opportunity. I know it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. We got big stuff going on this year, like at the Olympia.
We've got a great team, Tad. We've got people from Montreal all the way over to Vancouver, from Florida to Tennessee to Texas to Pittsburgh. We're in New York now. We are definitely on a movement that is allowing people to get their financial freedom and also help others. So I'm excited to be part of Team Nerium.
Yeah, and also and we're just at the beginning, really.
This is when people talk about getting in at the beginning,
This is the beginning.
this is the beginning, especially for our industry. For all you trainers out there, for all you contest promoters out there, and you athletes that desperately need the product, you can visit my celebrity webpage, which is ShawnRaySkincare.com, or you can go to Tad's website, which is
Nerium.com/Tad
that's it. With confidence, he says it.
I'm like, no.
We're all on the same team.
We're on
At
the
the end
same
of the day, we definitely want to help people and let them feel what we feel. I know I'm excited every day when I go out into my driveway and I get into my brand new Lexus that Nerium provided for me, and I didn't pay for it.
Yeah. We just picked up ours and I gave it to my wife for her to drive it. We got the SUV, so it was like, it's a good thing. I mean, like this is it's a wonderful thing to be able to share things with other people, help them out as well, and also help myself and everybody wins.
That's what Nerium's all about. I got that very early, which is why I'm excited for Tad. He signed up people left, right, and center. And again, this isn't something where you actually have to sell, but you definitely have to share because it's just too good of the news to keep a secret for yourself.
Absolutely. So if you're interested in joining the team, Shawn Ray's team, this team that we're on, that we're doing, this movement that we've created in the fitness industry, just go ahead and get it. I'll provide a link on the video, and you can go right to the webpage and check it out.